Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I'm going to show you a unique way to cook air fryer unbreaded chicken tenders. Well, before we dive into this recipe, I just wanted to suggest that you head over to RecipeThis.com. We've got more than 1,200 kitchen gadget recipes, including recipes for the air fryer, instant pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread maker, microwave, Ninja Foodie, and many others. We also have a free weekly newsletter, which you can find on the homepage of RecipeThis.com, or you can find it on RecipeThis.com/newsletter. And there you can get our best kitchen gadget recipes sent to your inbox every Friday morning. Now back to the unbreaded chicken tenders. This idea came about because we've been cooking loads of KFC chicken, all of which you can find over on Recipe This if you search for KFC. And what we had is we'd created a production line with the flour, the eggs and the breadcrumbs. And after doing about 6 different recipes, we found ourselves left with loads of egg. You know what it's like when you put stuff in each bowl and you end up with too much of something. And loads of the KFC seasoning that we'd made left over as well. So I had the idea to make the KFC seasoning into one bowl, egg into another, and then drenching the chicken in the egg and then into the crumb instead, so that it would create a delicious herby chicken that would be, of course, be unbreaded, but for those that can't eat breadcrumbs, it would make an alternative for their diet. And it was just a great all-rounder, and it's become one of my favourite methods, and you can do this with so many different seasonings. So what you'll need is you'll need a bowl with your egg mixture in, and then you need another bowl. It doesn't need to be big because we're just doing chicken tenders, that you can load up with your KFC seasoning. This is our KFC homemade blend, and there's a separate video for that as well as a recipe over at RecipeThis.com. And then the idea there, just add a little bit more, is that you add the chicken to the egg, then into the to the herbs, and then you have a great alternative to KFC chicken. So start by seasoning the chicken with salt and with pepper. And then another thing to get ready is a plate, so that you've got somewhere for the chicken to sit once you've done it. And then load the chicken into the egg, make sure it's well drenched, and then into the seasoning. And the great thing there is you've got wonderfully seasoned chicken. Let's get some more in there actually. And then again. And then in here. And then make sure it's well covered. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some extra herbs because I've nearly run out here. And then I'm down to just one piece of chicken, so let me get some more. And then add a little bit more of your seasoning in. I try not to add too much because I don't want loads left over because it's really nice. And then your egg in. And then into its final bowl. And then make sure it's nicely coated like that. And now you've just got a plate full, and they're absolutely perfect for cooking in the air fryer. And like I say, totally gluten free, there's no breadcrumbs, there's no flour, it's just egg wash and dried seasoning. So now let's load the unbreaded chicken tenders into the air fryer. Let's get out your air fryer basket and then find some room for them. And then once you've loaded them up, close the air fryer basket. And then you're looking for a temperature of 190 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit. And then a cook time of 8 minutes. And then press start. And we've beeped. So let's check on our unbreaded KFC. Wow, doesn't that look absolutely fantastic? Now you can just load it onto your plate, and then it's ready for serving with your favourite dipping sauce. The only downside to this one is it sticks to the air fry basket more than what the breaded does, because it doesn't have the bread in to prevent this. So you can deal with the dirty air fryer. I have tried it with foil, but the problem is it kind of sticks to the foil, and the same when I've used it on silicone, it just doesn't do a good enough job. And then I recommend you serve it with some of my KFC mayo, and it's just fantastic for pairing together. And I'm just going to wait for it to cool down enough, and then I can tuck in. And it's time to tuck into the tenders. Oh, they're so perfect to cook. You know, if you have to have a gluten-free lifestyle, you know, you're not missing out when you have this for KFC. It's just absolutely delicious. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter, where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.